Hey, good morning, everybody. I have been asked about how to do a bell ringer. I call them workspaces. There's a bunch of reasons behind that that are not necessary to get into. But this keeps you from having to make new assignments every day. And the way that I do it is I make a slide deck at the beginning of the year and just add a slide to it every day. And I'll show you how I do that and what I'm going to do differently next year, what I learned from it this year that I want to change. And then I make a Google Drive assignments app assignment with a pre-made Google slide. Okay, so let's get started with this. Every week I would make one of these week plates just to have a visual reminder. And then in the next one, I would say, we have no class to work on each day's slides. If you're absent, please make sure to complete each day's slides before submitting your assignments, because if they didn't complete the assignment, for the most part, I would just send it back to them. A lot of kids come into my regular U.S. history classes with this idea of, well, if I just submit it, then I don't have to worry about it anymore. I imagine that you have some of those kids too. And I would just return it to them. So sometimes I just wouldn't turn it in at all. And I'll show you how it makes it really easy to go assign partial credit if you need to with the assignments app. So this is the assignment. And this, and if I had a quiz or something, there would be no workspace that day, but mostly it was a video, some questions. This was when I made them take the political compass. I want to remind you that slides are free. And if you don't have enough room on one, you just make two. Just make sure that you put it up there. Okay. I highly recommend putting all of your questions and answers in tables. This helps separate them out for kids. And I always make the text on the answer side orange on these, but you can make any color you want. And so you can see if you just keep on scrolling, there are just weeks worth here. In fact, an entire year's worth. You can even tell when quarantine happened on the 13th of March. So all you do to do this is just insert slide, new slide here, and it will pick whatever you want. I tended to be really lazy, and I would highlight this one, click on Shift, and click on this one. I would right-click them, copy them, and then up here, paste them right in. Okay, and then all you have to do is make Monday's slide right here for the next week. You come in and you change these dates and so on. So I'm going to get rid of those because I kind of want to just do the way it was. What I will do next year, I will actually stack these maybe a little differently. I might do them in reverse order, so I don't have to keep putting the slide underneath within the week. I'll probably do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, just up. Okay. And this might make it a little confusing at first, but you're going to have the date like right on there. And you can even have it so the kids are putting theirs in the proper order, because here's what they're going to do. So they're going to open up their sheet, and it looks just like this. There's only one slide. This is the same workspace assignment I assigned to them every Monday morning and collected every Friday for the entire year. And it matches the format of this one. It's using the same theme as this one. And that's important because all they're going to do is come in here and click on Open Workspace Questions. And that looks familiar. And then they would take today's slide and they would copy it. And then they would paste it into their assignment. And it's going to ask if you want to link. Do not link. Just teach them early. That's it. So that day was to watch a video about the jungle and answer these questions. And that's it. So you can see this in Schoology. Again, if you make it into if if you make it into a folder a week is the easiest way I've found to do it. I'm going to click all the way out here. This is an archived course. And so, but I always have workspaces down here. And then you'll need 2 folders. Every week I made a folder just to keep it easier. There's nothing else in there except for the workspace, but here's why. Because you'll have one every week. And PR in our school stands for progress report. So it's like quarters or half quarters. And so I always put them into the most reasonably small subcategory. So PR 1 and 2, and here are all the weeks we had, and so on and so forth. It works really well. It works so well that if you're looking at remote learning or a combined learning, my school is going A day, B day this year, at least to start. And but last year my daughter was hospitalized for multiple weeks, but not at the same time. And so I taught and prepared and curated all of my classwork and graded all of it from 2 hours away for a really good chunk of the fall. And so this works. It works really well. If you do happen to assign them and kids don't finish them, the reason why I love the Google Drive Assignments app is because you can click into this. You can click into this and it will show you who hasn't finished it and who has. And so I'm just for the sake of privacy, I'm not going to click in here. But if I clicked into in progress and looked at student work that wasn't completed, I could see that, somebody had finished all but 1 page, or maybe they just had forgot to hit submit. And I'd send them a quick message saying, hey, I can't grade your workspace until you submit it. Why don't you go ahead and hit submit? Or I would manually grade it over in the grade book. If it was, a kid who just was really close to passing, I might go back and see if they had properly completed multiple days, but just hadn't done the whole week and hadn't submitted the whole week. Your mileage may vary. I hope this helps, and I hope that this turns out to be something that works well for you. Have a great morning. I did this before coffee, so my apologies if it's a mess. Bye.